Yo boys, what's going on? It's your boy Maddie. Today, I am going to be showing you how to use this completely modular R6 combat system that I made for my subscribers because you know I love you guys and I want to share as much as I can with you and help you out on your development journey, on your game dev journey. So I'm going to give this away in my Discord down below. You guys can download it completely for free. No strings attached, and I'm going to show you how to use it today. So as you can see, it's a tool-based weapon system. So you know you can create a completely custom weapon system with custom hitbox, custom hit markers, using attachments and damage points on the weapon. But using the built-in Roblox tool system is much easier. And it's there for a reason. I love it because it's so simple to use. It's so simple to add weapons into the game. But with this system, every tool, which is the weapon, just only has a connector local script that actually plugs into the modular system. So usually what happens in Toolbox, say you go into Toolbox and you get a weapon, a tool. It's going to have a massive script inside of it. It's going to have a massive local script inside of it. And that's how the weapon actually functions. But what happens with that system is it creates massive lag. You do not want scripts inside of the actual tool itself. You want them to pull a module and behave that way. That's going to reduce the lag completely. And it's going to optimize your game. So that's what I provided for you today. As you can see, I've got this custom. These are the models that I created. And this system handles dual wield. It handles single wield. It handles these maul weapons. These are some really awesome models that I created and added VFX to. The system only comes with the toolbox weapons, the banhammer, the bat, the katana, the epic katana, and the katana. So that's what you're going to get with this system. You can add your own models really easily in your own weapons. And you will also have to add your own animations. But you can easily get R6 sword animations from Toolbox. Just look up R6 sword. Okay, so as you can see, with the weapon equipped, there is combo animations. So the system is set up that you can have 3 different swings or 5 different swings or 10 different swings. And the animation tracks play completely before the next swing. So the animation track is going to end, and then you can click again and attack. You can spam click, but the animation track has to end before the next combo swing actually activates. So as you can hear, there is custom swing animations. And if I go up to one of these dummies and attack, there's custom hit animations, VFX I mean, custom VFX per weapon. There's a damage marker, there's also a hit sound, and there's also a slight knockback which you can adjust as well. Now for the movement, as you can see, I'm just using a custom idle. If you go to starter player, starter character scripts, and you paste in the animate script, which you can get from workspace, go to your character, copy and paste this animate script into starter character scripts, and then you can actually select, you can put in your own IDs and choose which default animations will be used by the starter character, by the player character right here. So I have this sword idle animation, that's the default. And then I also have this custom walk animation. Again, you will have to plug in your own animations because there is no animations in this package. You will have to use your own animations. So as you can see, this is a normal walk. And if I press Z, it toggles sprint, which is really awesome. So the FOV tweens, you can see the change in the field of view, which makes it look really clean. And you've got the sprint, obviously increasing the movement speed. And then if you press shift, it has shift lock as well. So this is going to put you into an action combat mode where you follow the cursor and it's really great for combat. Also, if you press Q, there is a dash with a dash sound and a dash VFX. And there's also double jump. I haven't added a double jump animation, but you can double jump. And you can dash and get around the map really quickly. As you can see, the weapons have their own trails. They each have their own sounds. These dual-wield weapons and these single-handed swords have 5 combo swings I've added. You can add as many swings as you want. And with these dual wields, the system also handles these dual wields. So I'm going to show you everything right now, guys. This is a very robust system. It's really all you need for a combat game. And it's completely for free, guys. If you appreciate this, please leave a like and a sub and a comment. I would really appreciate that. So let me jump in and show you how this system works. So it's very simple. There's not many scripts involved. First, in replicated storage, we have a sounds folder. This is only for the dash sound. So whenever you dash, this sound plays. So you can set the dash sound to whatever you want. We have a VFX folder. So every time I hit an enemy, I damage an enemy, depending on the weapon, there is a different VFX that plays. All of these VFX, like hit VFX 1, is just an attachment with a particle emitter inside of it. So the script is going to find the attachment and then emit the particles inside of the attachment. So it's really as easy as adding a new attachment, calling it whatever you want. I'll just say hit VFX 10, adding a particle emitter inside of it or multiple particle emitters, and the script will automatically find it, and I'll show you how to add that in the weapon library. Then we have a dash effect, which is the particle that plays when you dash. So those are those 2 folders. And then we have the folder called weapon system, which is actually the module scripts that handle the weapons and all of the database for the weapons. So if you go to weapon library, these are where all of your tools actually get plugged into the system. So if I go to starter pack, you can see all the tools that I have that I can equip. Every single tool that you add into starter pack needs to be added to the weapon library. So say I added an epic katana, I would plug it in right here. The name needs to match the actual name of the tool. Right here is where you can set all of your animations. So your idle, your walk, your sprint, and your swing. So these are all of the combos. So you can set as many as you want, and it will play track by track. Now, you don't have to worry about trail or swing or damage, because inside of the tool is actually the damage sound and the swing sound, but that's just more of a customizable way, so you don't really have to worry about that. You can change the walk speed and the attack speed depending on the weapon. Hit VFX is what I just showed you in replicated storage in the VFX folder. Depending on the weapon, if you want a different hit VFX to play, all you have to do is change the name here. Make sure the name is exactly the same as the attachment in the VFX folder. I had this screen shake function. Right now it's removed, but you can easily add it if you wanted to. And basically all of the weapons that I have added in my starter pack are added in this weapon library. You can change the damage and etc. So let's continue on. We have one remote event, which is the hit event, which actually is used by the module to deal damage. So just leave everything as it is. We have a combat handler. So this is the server side. This plugs into the weapon handler script. This is the main script that handles all the different functions of the weapon. So all of the different animation states. As you can see, the sprint is attacking, the debounce, the mouse held, the double jump, if the player is grounded, playing the idle. So this runs through all of the states. This also handles the damage pop-up right here. And the sounds are pooled. So the swing sound and the damage sound are pooled. so that they do not overlap. Because if you keep spam clicking, the swing sound and the damage sound is going to sound really annoying because it's going to be they're going to be layered on top of each other. So that's why there's a pooling system. We also have the playing the VFX on hit, and here are all the animation states. We've got the trails, the damage, the swing sound. Here are the attacking states. Here's the actual function to connect the tool to the module, which is this local script inside called weapon connector inside every tool. It's a very simple little script that just connects to the weapon handler. So every tool needs to have this weapon connector, and I'll show you how to add a new tool into the game. So this combat handler connects to the weapon handler, and this is what deals the knockback. You can change the knockback, the speed of the push, how far they slide back, and how long they flash red. So I've added a flash red. So when you deal damage to an enemy, it will flash red, which is a nice RPG effect. So that's what this is handling. This is the flash highlight, and this is the knockback effect. So let's jump in, and I'll show you how to actually add a new weapon to your game. So all you have to do is go to Starter Pack, select any one of these. I'll select Banhammer, press Ctrl D, which will duplicate it. And as you can see, I'm going to bring it into Workspace so I can show you. So this is the Banhammer that I got out of Toolbox. So the Banhammer is the handle. So you get a mesh. I'll show you. Go to Toolbox, search Banhammer mesh. Let's just use this one. That's pretty massive. But as you can see, this isn't a good mesh. So let's just use this, and I'll show you. I'll show you much easier with just using this. So as you can see, the actual weapon itself needs to be called handle. So you take the mesh and you rename it handle. Now inside of the handle, you're gonna have damage sound, swing sound, attachment 0, attachment 1, trail, and make sure you remove the weld. Once you take something out of Starter Pack and put it in Workspace, it welds to the workspace. So make sure you always delete the weld before putting it back in Starter Pack. You don't need touch interest either. So the damage sound is what happens when you deal damage. You can change that to whatever you want. The swing sound, you can change to whatever you want. And the trail is the color of the trail, which is used by an attachment 0 and an attachment 1. So as you can see, the trail is going to play from here to here on the actual weapon. It's very simple to add a trail to a weapon. All you do is add the trail object, set the attachment 0 and the attachment 1, or you could call it weapon start and weapon end, and it's simple as that. Now make sure that you add this weapon connector script into the new tool that you create, or else it won't be able to connect to the module scripts and it won't work. All you have to do after that is just drag it into Starter Pack and then add it to the weapon library. So say you wanted to add a new tool to your Starter Pack, just copy one of the fields, and all you have to do is change the name. So say I added a weapon called Spike Bat, and I added a tool called Spike Bat here. All I have to do is change the name to match the tool, change the animations that I want, change the damage, change the hit VFX, and that's basically it, guys. Now, I've added some things here that you can easily plug in later, like a screen shake if you really wanted to, but that's not part of the system right now. It's a very simple system, but it's also complex enough to get nice feeling combat. I'll show you one more time how the combat looks and feels. It looks very nice. As you can see, it highlights red. It shows the damage pop up, and it's very crisp. So I really hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know if you guys need any help. Join the Discord and message me anytime, and I'll help you guys out. So I'll talk to you guys again soon. Take care. Peace out.